This is the story about how becoming a mom
changes you as a woman.
When I look into my child's face, their first laugh, their embrace, I forget myself and I'm floating in space.
Late to pick up the kids? Almost missed that recital? Do you wish there were more hours in the day? You may feel like you're losing your mind, but there are easy ways to tweak your organizational skills and manage your time more efficiently. Today we're talking to author and mother Ayelet Waldman about helpful ways to better manage your day as we discuss the question, how do you manage your time?
Dropping your kid off at daycare, you're going to work, you're coming back, you're taking care of your child, you don't have time to eat, but it's just kind of what you do.
I can't afford not to be organized. I have 4 children. Really, the most important thing I do is prioritize. The other thing is, you can't be afraid to say no.
I know when I was staying at home and working from home, it took so much discipline not to be distracted.
Right.
Not to take that phone call from my girlfriends of the day or check my email all day.
I use iCal. I'm a Mac obsessed user.
What's iCal?
It's a calendaring system that's on the computer. I have everything color coded. I know this is going to make me sound crazy, but I
thought I was
swear.
organized. You put it at a different level.
If I didn't do this, everything would fall through the cracks. And I schedule in every day at least some time that's just me. That is a hike or a walk with my husband or a pedicure, because
you got to have time for a pedicure. That's a mandatory thing.
Right? Exactly.
That's just.
I find that a priority myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty organized. I'm extremely organized.
You're very organized, but I feel like you could be more time efficient.
Time efficient? I cram everything in a day.
You're so afraid of technology.
Well, because you know what I see happens?
Right.
Perfect example. She gets a laptop. She's all excited. I got a laptop. She comes over. She's all proud of herself. Feathers, peacock in the back, right? She comes over, and sure enough, she takes it out. We spend 30 minutes because she can't figure out how to make it work in my house.
But that's the first time.
I do a list every night before I go to bed of only what I need to do the next day.
My 5-year-old, I printed out a very stripped down version of the calendar, like what's going on this week, and we tape it to his wall, and he's like, what's happening this week? And I'll say, we're going to dinner with Uncle Steve on Wednesday. He loves to have the sense of what's happening.
Wait, did he get that anxiety because you were a little late picking him up a couple times?
Probably.
I'm a little curious.
I once left my 7-year-old out in front of a reading tutor for 40 minutes. Yes, I did.
Okay, you really need calendars.
You make mistakes. I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination.
I have a question for you. What happens in your beautiful, organized schedule when a kid gets sick?
Then it all goes to pieces. My mother, when I was little, my mother worked full time, and there's 6 kids in my family, and we weren't allowed to be sick. I mean, we could have mucus streaming from our nose, 107 fever, and be dragging a broken limb behind us.
Okay, that's me. That's me. I'm your mom. Although I have to tell you, my little daughter India, I felt so bad the other day. She had been sick over the weekend, and she kept kind of complaining of a sore throat. But nothing. She didn't have a fever.
Right.
That's kind of the thing, right?
Exactly.
You don't have a fever. So we had such a busy work day. I went ahead and I sent her to school totally knowing that she was sick.
Right.
But I just could not mess up my day.
Oh, I hate you. That mom,
sad.
you are that mom. That's why my kids are sick all the time because of you.
And I never do that. I couldn't help it. And sure enough, 2 hours into it, she had barfed 3 times, and they called me to come get her. And I was really mad.
I've done that too.
Today,
you have to sort of think ahead. So, for example, I have a snack basket in my car, and it has crackers, yogurts, and whatever it is that the kids are eating.
I also sometimes eat it for myself. If you've been busy and you haven't had time to eat, it's so great to have a little snack.
And if that's the option, then you're not going to go get a donut. I also, and I think this is the most important thing for most women, is my husband and I share these responsibilities. So I'm the organized one. He
follows instruction.
He follows instruction
I love
beautifully.
That. Is my husband watching right now? Thank you, Ayelet, so much. Appreciate it.
Hey, hon, I'm running out. Go do the errands, pick up the kids. I will see you in a little while.
You struggle every day to keep your family above water. Doing it all is hard work, but don't worry. With some new tools and a touch of modern technology, we can find a way to make our days run smoother while also keeping our sanity. Remember, we're all in this together.
We want to know what's going on in your mom life.
So come visit our community at jenandbarb.com. This episode is brought to you by Wheat Thins.
I often drive carpool in my pajamas, which to the 14-year-old, horribly humiliating.
Oh my God.
But now she's like, at least do your hair, you know.